until I started to expand and put more tools on my tool belt that I was able to really open up and start widening those profit margins, okay? So it wasn't until I got better that I could bring more value to the people. I think this is important, right? I went back and I was like, man, back in the day when I had the moving company, and if you guys are counting, that's the first hat flip. I went back in my mind back to when I was doing my moving company, right? And I started that shit out of my garage. And when I first started doing it, it was like I was doing labor-only jobs, right? Somebody else would rent the U-Haul truck, and I would provide the labor for them to be able to move their stuff into their own truck and then out of their own truck, right? And then sooner or later, I was like, man, this is making pretty good money, labor arbitrage. I'm providing labor. I'm making in between money. And then I was like, let me put another tool on my tool belt. So then I went and got a fucking truck, right? And so now I'm doing the moves, charging a little bit more money using my truck, right? And then after a while, I'm like, damn, this is really good money. I'm stacking bread. And then I'm like, fuck, what other tools can I go and get on my tool belt, right? What more can I do to continue growing my moving company? And so I thought outside of the box once again, and I went, okay, I'm doing local and I'm doing truck moves now, right? From labor to truck. And I'm like, okay, 2 trucks, that's cool. Okay, what else can I do? And then I went, okay, government contracts, right? I live in a government town, Fort Carson, Peterson, Schriever, Air Force Academy, all right here around me. So I went after the government contracts and I grabbed that. So what is that? That's more and more tools on the tool belt, right? Just one after another. And when you own a business, when you grind like we do, we always have to be looking for tools. And so that wasn't it either, guys, because I got in, obviously doing local, then local for the military, right? And then having trucks from not having trucks to where my mind expanded. And then I was like, holy shit, there's even more. There's national, right? I can take semis over the road. Never thought it was possible. Guys, at my height, I had 10 semis over the road, okay? So not only was I doing moving locally, doing government moving, you know what I mean? Providing all the labor in the trucks. But then I went over the road to where I could take a military load from here and run it out to Dallas, run it out to Houston, run it out to New York, right? And that's where the big money, but it wasn't until I started to expand and put more tools on my tool belt that I was able to really open up and start widening those profit margins, okay? So it wasn't until I got better that I could bring more value to the people, to the government, to locals, right? To people moving across country, that I was able to widen those profit margins, and people started looking to me for that over and over again, right?